There was an interesting essay, opinion piece in the New York Times this weekend. Some of you may have seen it, and I think it's a sort of morality tale. So I want to say something about it. It's by a man, a social psychologist named Zick Rubin. I didn't clip it. That's why I'm looking here, and it's titled "How the Internet Tried to Kill Me," and it begins, "When I Googled myself last month." Well, you laugh, but how many people here have never Googled themselves? Okay, only 2 people were brave enough to raise their hands. He Googled himself and he found a Wikia item, which is like a Wikipedia item, but a little bit different, and it said, Zick Rubin, 1944 to 1997, was an American social psychologist. And he says, this was a little disconcerting. I really was born in 1944, and I really was an American social psychologist, but to the very best of my knowledge, I wasn't dead. So then hilarity ensues. He logs on to Wikia and edits his own entry, which you're not supposed to do because you're biased. Biased, but in this case, I think we can forgive him. A day later, he logs on again, and somebody has changed it back. And so now an edit war ensues. That's the technical term. He doesn't use it. Wikipedia is famous for its edit wars. This happens a lot. There's never been an edit war over President Obama's birthplace, but because that's clear enough. But when I was doing reporting on Wikipedia, which I discuss a little bit in the book, there was a big edit war that ran for months on whether the human being associated with a cat should be referred to as its owner or its caregiver. All right, anyway, Zick Rubin talks to the owner. It turns out that the reason people are so insistent on declaring him dead is that they have a printed source. The Penguin Dictionary of Biography, 3rd edition, 2001, gave his date of death. And so on the one hand, they had a printed source, and on the other hand, they had a human being who claimed to have personal knowledge. So again, he was frustrated. And it turns out that the printed source extends to its 4th edition, published just last year or the year before, which still has him being dead. And the end of the story is that Wikia corrects the error and everybody's happy. But the headline was "How the Internet Tried to Kill Me." I don't think that's right. It seems to me that the book tried to kill him, that the Internet brought him back to life. And I think there's a message there. I think we're entering a period of adjustment where we're a little confused about the state of things. Here, all of those years, knowledge seemed to be fixed, printed in books. The Encyclopedia Britannica was considered an authority. Wikipedia is not. Wikipedia is famously untrustworthy. Mr. Rubin, as far as we can tell, in the end, is not at all upset about the existence of this book, which is in libraries all over the world. And the book still says he's dead. He didn't know about the book. It was there for 10 years. He can Google himself, but he never had occasion to go around to libraries looking himself up, and apparently nobody he knew noticed and told him. So it's only the ubiquitous, easily accessible knowledge that actually matters to him.